Hello, everyone. I'm Georgia, a women's wellness educator and aging health advocate with over 20 years of experience helping older adults live their freshest, healthiest lives. And today we're going to talk about something most people avoid, but really shouldn't. That subtle, musty scent some call old person smell. Now, don't get embarrassed. This isn't about shame. It's about awareness. You see, as we get older, our bodies change, our skin chemistry shifts, and our routines sometimes leave out small areas that make a big difference. If you've ever walked into a room and caught a strange whiff, only to wonder if it's coming from your own chair, closet, or even your skin, you're not alone. And no, it doesn't mean you're dirty. It simply means a few forgotten zones may need extra attention. In this video, we'll uncover 6 common spots that contribute to odor without you even realizing it. Stick with me until the end, because number 6 surprises almost everyone, and fixing it could change how your whole home smells. Let's jump in and freshen up. 1. Behind the ears and neck folds. It's amazing how many of us go through our daily hygiene routine, brushing our teeth, washing our face, maybe even applying a little lotion, yet completely skip over the tiny stretch of skin behind our ears or the soft folds along the back of our neck. Out of sight, out of mind, right? But here's the catch. These areas are prime real estate for odor-causing buildup. Why? Because the skin behind the ears is home to sebaceous glands that produce oils which, when mixed with sweat, hair products, or leftover perfume, create a perfect storm for that subtle but sour smell. The same goes for the back of your neck, especially if you wear scarves, wigs, or have longer hair that traps heat and moisture. And if you're like many seniors who sweat more at night or in warm weather, it's even easier for these areas to become damp and forgotten. Over time, without proper cleaning, they become silent contributors to what some doctors politely call aging scent. But don't worry, this is a simple fix. When you're washing your face, extend the routine a few inches. Take a warm washcloth with gentle soap and clean behind each ear. Then gently scrub the nape of your neck. It only takes a few seconds, but the difference is real. Afterward, make sure to pat dry thoroughly. Want to go the extra mile? Keep a small sticky note on your bathroom mirror that says, "Don't forget the back." Or better yet, treat it like a mini spa ritual. You're not just removing odor, you're honoring your body in a way many people overlook. The best part? You'll feel fresher, more put together, and, according to many grandkids, more huggable. Because when a child leans in for a hug and doesn't wrinkle their nose, you know you're doing something right. 2. Underneath the breasts. Let's have some real talk, ladies, because gravity doesn't play favorites. Whether you've always been well-endowed or more modestly built, the truth is, as we age, things shift. And one place that quietly becomes a breeding ground for odor is right underneath the breasts. That area, warm, enclosed, and often covered by bras or layered clothing, can easily become a pocket of trapped moisture. And where there's moisture, there's bacteria. Add a little friction from skin-on-skin contact, and you've got a recipe for irritation, rashes, or what doctors call intertrigo, a condition that leads to redness, fungal overgrowth, and yes, unpleasant smells. What makes this sneaky is that we often don't feel it happening. A well-fitting bra or a cozy sweater in winter can mask that slight dampness. But over time, even a faint odor can seep into clothing and linger long after you've showered. So how do we stay ahead of the game? Start by giving this area the attention it deserves in the shower. Use a soft cloth and mild, unscented soap to gently cleanse beneath each breast. Don't rush the drying process. Pat dry completely with a soft towel. Moisture is the real enemy here. After drying, a little cornstarch or talc-free body powder can help keep things fresh. On especially humid days, some women tuck a folded tissue or a breathable cotton pad underneath for added protection. It's discreet, it works, and yes, it's a trick borrowed from the golden days of ballroom dancing. If you prefer something natural, consider applying a small amount of coconut oil mixed with tea tree oil. This not only keeps the area smooth, but helps combat bacteria gently. Remember, a fresh blouse means little if the skin underneath is struggling, and nothing says older woman louder than a sour scent mixed with perfume. So let's stay ahead of it, not for vanity, but for comfort, confidence, and a quiet kind of self-respect. 3. Inside your shoes. Now let me ask you something. When was the last time you smelled the inside of your shoes? Not admired them, not polished the outside, but actually gave them a good sniff? If you're like most of us, the answer is probably never. But here's the kicker. Our feet have over 250,000 sweat glands each. That's more than any other part of the body. And as we age, circulation slows, skin thins, and our sweat tends to linger longer. When that moisture gets trapped in our shoes, especially closed-toe ones like sneakers or loafers, it mixes with dead skin and bacteria, creating a pungent cocktail we often don't realize we're carrying. It's not that your feet are dirty, it's that your shoes are quietly collecting residue every day. And unfortunately, just slipping on clean socks isn't enough to mask the issue. So what can you do? Start with baking soda. Sprinkle a spoonful into each shoe before bed and tap it out in the morning. It's a natural odor absorber and works better than any expensive spray. Do this a few times a week and you'll notice a huge difference. Next, check your insoles. Most people don't realize you can pull them out, wash them with warm soapy water, and let them air dry in the sun. If they're beyond saving, consider replacing them. Most pharmacies sell universal fit insoles for under $10. And don't forget to rotate your shoes. Give each pair a day off to breathe. Leaving them in a sunny window helps kill odor-causing bacteria. For leather shoes, charcoal inserts are amazing. They silently soak up the funk while you go about your day. Finally, wear breathable socks. Cotton or moisture-wicking fabrics are best. Avoid wearing shoes barefoot unless they're washable. Think about it. You could be freshly showered and dressed to the nines, but if your shoes release a whiff of yesterday, that's what people will remember. Clean feet deserve clean shoes. And your confidence starts from the ground up. 4. Upholstered chairs and recliners. Picture this. It's 4 p.m. Your favorite show is on, there's a warm blanket across your lap, and you're nestled into your trusty recliner, your cozy little kingdom. But here's the thing no one wants to admit. That beloved chair might just be one of the smelliest spots in your home. Think about it. Day after day, we relax, nap, snack, sweat, and even shed a few skin cells in the same spot. Unlike sheets or clothes, recliners don't get washed regularly. And over time, all that body oil, hair, food crumbs, and skin flakes settle into the fabric like house guests who never leave. To make matters worse, as we age, our sense of smell dulls slightly. What smells fine to us might not to others. That's why younger visitors sometimes say, "It smells like Grandma's house," and don't always mean it as a compliment. But don't worry, we can stay one step ahead of the funk. Start by sprinkling baking soda over the seat and backrest once a week. Let it sit for at least an hour, then vacuum it up. Baking soda neutralizes odors better than most sprays. For deeper refreshment, consider steam cleaning your recliner every 6 months. You can rent a small machine or hire a professional. It's worth it. Another simple trick? Tuck a small sachet of lavender or cedar between the seat cushions. It adds a light, pleasant scent that doesn't overwhelm. Just be sure it's natural. Avoid heavily perfumed options that can clash with other smells. And don't overlook the armrests. Those microfiber or cloth-covered areas collect just as much oil from skin contact. A damp cloth with a drop of mild soap once a week can keep them clean without damaging the fabric. Here's the bottom line. Your recliner is where you recharge, reflect, and maybe even sneak a cookie or two. It deserves the same care you'd give your clothes or sheets. When your chair smells fresh, your whole living room does too, and so do you. 5. Your closet. Let's take a deep breath. because we're about to enter sacred territory, your closet. It's more than just a place to store clothes. It's a museum of memories, holiday sweaters, and outfits from weddings, baby showers, and that cruise you took in '96. But while those pieces may still be dear to you, they might also be quietly harboring musty, stale odors that cling to your clothes and to you. Even freshly washed garments can pick up that telltale closet scent when they hang too long in a closed, dark, and humid space. You know the smell, a mix of old fabric, dust, and forgotten perfume. It's faint, but it lingers, and the moment you wear that blouse out in public, it goes with you. The culprit? Lack of airflow and moisture buildup. Closets, especially in older homes, trap humidity and dust. And if you're storing leather shoes, wool coats, or synthetic fabrics, they absorb and lock in, smells like a sponge. So how do we rescue our wardrobe? Start by opening the closet doors a few times a week to let in fresh air. Sunlight, even indirect, can work wonders. Next, place charcoal or silica gel moisture absorbers on the floor or corners. These help reduce humidity and keep things dry. You can find them at any hardware store or online. Make it a habit to wipe down closet shelves monthly. A damp cloth and a little vinegar solution can remove invisible buildup. Vacuum the floor inside your closet too. You'd be amazed at how much lint and dead skin settles there. And here's a tough one. Let go of what you don't wear. If that dress hasn't seen daylight since your granddaughter's graduation, it might be time to donate it. My rule: if it smells old, it'll make me smell old. Keeping your closet fresh keeps your clothes, and you, smelling clean and confident. Because nothing undermines a crisp outfit faster than a hint of mothballs or stale air. 6. Between your toes. All right, let's talk about one of the most overlooked but most important parts of your body, the spaces between your toes. It's not glamorous, but if you've ever wondered where that faint, cheesy smell is coming from, it might be time to look down. Most of us were raised to wash your feet, but very few of us were taught to clean and dry between the toes. And as we get older, our skin becomes thinner and more vulnerable. That tiny gap between the 4th and 5th toes? It becomes a cozy hideout for moisture, bacteria, and even fungus. And yes, seniors can get athlete's foot too. It's not just a teenage locker room problem. One of my friends swore her dog was the source of a strange smell in her living room, until her doctor pointed to her toes. So what can you do? In the shower, make it a point to gently scrub between your toes with a soft washcloth and mild soap. Don't rush. Give each toe its own moment of attention. After the shower, dry thoroughly between each toe with a separate clean towel. This step is crucial. On hot or humid days, consider a light dusting of antifungal foot powder or even a dab of tea tree oil, which helps fight bacteria naturally. And always wear breathable socks. Cotton or moisture-wicking fabrics are best. Also, try to avoid wearing closed-toe shoes for long periods without fresh socks or foot hygiene in place. Trapped heat, moisture, heatwaves, odor. Taking care of your feet isn't just about comfort, it's about confidence. You can have a fresh face, clean clothes, and polished shoes, but if something funky is hiding between your toes, it'll follow you, right into your carpets, sheets, and slippers. So let's treat our feet like the hard-working heroes they are. After all, they've carried us through a lifetime. They deserve more than a rinse. Let's be clear. Getting older is a gift, not a reason to fade into the background or to carry around unpleasant odors. That old person smell isn't a life sentence. It's simply the result of a few overlooked areas that, with a little love and attention, can be refreshed and restored. From the folds behind your ears to the shoes that carry you each day, every detail matters. And when you take care of those hidden zones, you're not just eliminating odor, you're reclaiming a sense of dignity, confidence, and joy that aging should never take away. I'm Georgia, and it's been my life's work to help women just like you feel empowered through small, practical changes that make a big difference. You deserve to feel fresh, clean, and proud of the body and home you've built. So I invite you to try just one of these tips today. Notice the difference it makes, and then try another. Because staying fresh isn't about vanity. It's about honoring yourself at every age. If this message spoke to you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone you care about. And if you'd like more personal tips and uplifting insights, sign up for my free Elderly Whisper newsletter. It's full of encouragement, laughter, and wisdom your doctor may have forgotten to mention. Remember, we're not aging out, we're aging up. Let's do it with grace, strength, and a little sparkle.